All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. You saw the intro. We got to take a look at a very disappointing story out of Los Angeles where the annual Leimert Park Juneteenth celebration was cut short. Some of the performances were cut short due to there being reported shootings in the area, people looting the McDonald's, stampedes, all type of nonsense going on. Now, this is happening shortly after there was a mass shooting at a Juneteenth celebration in Willowbrook, Illinois. I went to some high school basketball games out in Willowbrook. My nephew used to go to school there, so that hit close to home. I wasn't at that celebration, thank God, but this really is sad. I know it's people in the black community that get very sensitive when it comes to criticizing fellow black people, but when you see this stuff that's going on, stealing cash registers, running outside, screaming, kicking stuff over, what is this other than animalistic behavior? I know in the famous words of Brandon Johnson, we're not supposed to demonize the youth, and I'm not necessarily trying to demonize them, but this behavior has to be called out. It has to be called out. Somebody got to say something about it. We can't just let this stuff go unchecked. And the irony of these things happening at Juneteenth celebrations, you could try to give people nice things. You know what I'm saying? You could try to do things for them. They had a celebration, an event, festival, meant for black people, for the black community to celebrate liberation, Juneteenth. They got events. They got events planned, hundreds of vendors there. They got famous performers coming to perform and sing songs for them and rap music, etc. And these bad apples in the mix just ruining it for everyone. What was it? Whoopi Goldberg was talking to Tim Scott about us taking 4 steps forward and then taking 40 steps back because of white supremacy and all of this other stuff. No.
Every time folks make 40 steps forward, they get dragged 40 steps back. So how do we...
This right here is what sends us 40 steps back. We take 4 steps forward. This right here is what takes us 40 steps back. But we're about to get into this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while we're watching. Now let's roll the clip.
Not even see. Oh, they taking the register. Let go. I got to take the register. I took the register. This nigga took the register. Ain't no way. Oh my God.
This is sad, man. This is terrible.
Oh, these niggas burnt out.
You can't get it. You can't give them nothing. They can't even treat a McDonald's right. I mean, and let's be real, McDonald's is trash food. But I mean, hey, it feeds people at the end of the day. Eating McDonald's better than starving to death. But you can't even have a McDonald's, bro. Like, it's just ridiculous. The workers, the employees at that McDonald's don't deserve that. Like, they did nothing to deserve these kids just running up into the store and throwing stuff at them, hitting them, whatever was going on there. There's a lot going on in that clip. But like I said, these events, stuff like this is what sets us 40 steps back whenever we make any progress forward. It's things like this that play into negative stereotypes. These are the negative stereotypes that black people and I'm gonna say especially young black kids who actually do have their stuff together and a nice head on their shoulders. This is what they have to compete against. This is what they got to battle against. These knuckleheads just out here causing chaos and destruction. That's all this is chaos and destruction. It's no plausible reason for any of this. just destroying the place. Like Brandon Johnson said, don't demonize the youth. You know, what does he got to say? What does he got to say about this? Like, what more has to continue to happen? Like I said, in Illinois, you know, in the you know, Chicago area, Chicago suburban area, it was just a mass shooting. You know what I'm saying? A mass shooting at a Juneteenth celebration. So, you know, this is bad, but you know, a man was killed, 20-something people shot. You know, and this is happening at celebrations that's supposed to be about black liberation and giving back to the black community and all of this stuff, man. We like these are examples, and these are the things where we just make ourselves look bad. We make ourselves look terrible, and accountability within the black community has to be taken. Now, like I said, there were performers that were supposed to perform on this day. This happened on the 19th, so this was a 2-day celebration, I think, the 18th and the 19th. So I guess the 18th went fine, but then on the 19th, these kids decided to come outside and act a fool. But let's get into this article, all right? So many in Los Angeles were excited to see Jasmine Sullivan and other performers like Wale and Too Short for the Leimert Park Juneteenth Festival hosted by Amazon Music Live. However, when it came to the R&B stars set in particular, something happened that made them cancel it. It's unclear what it was at the moment, as this is still a developing story. Still, testimonies on social media indicate that multiple crowd stampedes caused disruption at the festival and prompted either Jasmine, her team, or organizers to call things off. Some were unaware of what happened while attending, while others said that a shooting went down. In addition, many who were watching the performances via live stream expressed confusion online, as Amazon Music apparently simply said that the event was over. Of course, given the early nature of this news and reports, take these with a grain of salt as more information emerges. Regardless, fan testimonies are particularly scary to hear, as it seems like a potentially dangerous development in what was otherwise a beautiful and joyous celebration. Fans of the acclaimed singer who weren't present gave their complaints, but the focus quickly shifted to the people on the ground. And this is the message she put on Instagram. I hope everyone made it home to their loved ones tonight. I'm so disappointed we couldn't come together and celebrate Juneteenth. If you're still at the park, please leave. The show is canceled. The show is canceled. Ridiculous. In fact, Jasmine Sullivan herself came through with a message for fans on her Instagram story. Okay, yep. She concluded with the crying emoji. While she didn't hint at the reason behind the cancellation, the fact she expressed hope that everyone got home safe confirms what fans are saying online. So clearly it was some level of danger. So it's people that think this might have happened because of the stampedes, but then it's also rumors of there being a shooting. Like they said, it's more coming out about this, but you know, the fact that she was telling everybody to get home safe, you know, that does kind of hint that, you know, something was going on. It might have been something going on. On that note, some fans gave testimonies of there being a shooting that caused these stampedes, while other news outlets don't mention it. In fact, others online are calling it misinformation and stating that there was poor crowd control and 2 shoving incidents. No matter what happened, hopefully everyone made it home safe. For more updates and the latest news concerning the story, come back to HNHH. Yeah, guys, so like the article said, it's more information coming out as to what led to Jasmine Sullivan not being able to perform and her performance being canceled. But just closing statements on the stampedes and the unruliness that went on. This in particular right here, you know, this stuff is ridiculous, man. You know, I don't know and can't speak to all of these kids. I don't know if they're coming from 1-parent households, 2-parent households. I don't know what's going on. I know what it's like to be a kid and, you know, to get around your friends and to want to do, you know, in the absence of adults, you want to get a little unruly. You want to do some, you know, have a little fun, do something that's wild. But, you know, this is just straight up criminal behavior. Straight up criminal. This is criminal. You go into a McDonald's, you loot the place, harass the employees, kick stuff over, just vandalizing, stealing. You they stole 2 cash registers. Like this is not the way to get it. You don't go around stealing cash registers. You know what I'm saying? This is not the way to get it. And I see this kid got polo pants on, Jordans, Nike Dunks, and Nike merchandise. So it's like, these kids, they dress nice, they got on nice clothes. What they stealing money out of cash register for? And if you watch this video, I'm going to just silence it and play it really quick. They all just stampeding. It don't even look like there's no money in there. It's barely any money in there. They going around just to steal some change. True Religion hoodie on. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, these kids got to do better. And like I said, I said it 3 times. I'm going to say it again. These are the things that set us back. Everybody want to talk, so many people want to talk about white supremacy, racism. What does this got to do with racism? This racism right here, this white supremacy, what we doing? This is young black youth disrupting and, causing chaos at an event, tailored for black people. A place where black people are supposed to go and take a load off, have some fun, experience culture, whatever. And this disruption is caused by young black kids. That's why I'm not a fan of the notion that you shouldn't be able to criticize, call out, and just speak the truth about stuff like this when it happens. If don't nobody say nothing about it, if don't nobody call none of this stuff out, then it will continue to keep happening. There needs to be disciplinarian actions and steps taken to stop stuff like this, because this is not cool. This stampede could be happening at an event near you. It very well could. And I was just talking to my mom about this. I talked to my mom for like 40 minutes the other day. And we were just talking about black culture and youth and a whole bunch of stuff. But my mom even said, and my mom is definitely not a conservative, at least politically. Absolutely not. But she even admitted, like, there are many black people, who make it out famous, get money, whatever. And, the one thing they always want to talk about is racism and oppression and systematic this and that, but never got anything to say about nothing like this. These are people who are role models. These are people who are influential, people who can really make change and really make a difference with a dollar and with their voice. They never got anything to say about nothing like this. Why? Say something about it, because this stuff is not cool. But that's all I got on this, you guys. Please let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. And until next time, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.